Hello students, today we will be doing some extra sums from R.S. Agarwal. The sums which I have selected, which I feel I will be discussing over here. Other than these, if you have to ask, definitely you can ask from any of the platforms. Question number 1 which I have written over here is, the radii of the two concentric circles are 13 centimeter and 8 centimeter. So two circles are there with same center. Over here it is O. So the radii of the bigger circle is 13 centimeter. So we can take OA equals to OB is equals to 13 centimeter. The radius of the smaller circle is 8 centimeter, so OD is 8 centimeter. AB is the diameter of the bigger circle, so obviously angle E equals to 90 degree because it will be angle in the semicircle, and angle D is 90 degree because BD is tangent and BD is tangent to the smaller circle touching it at the point D. We have to find the length AD. This length we have to find AD. Now AD can be calculated using the Pythagoras theorem in this right angle triangle AED by AD square equals to AE square plus DE square. Now DE value equals to BD. So first we have to find the value of BD. Now BD we can get as 13 square minus 8 square in this right angle triangle. So DE value we are knowing. Now to get the value of AE, either you can use midpoint theorem in triangle ABE. So these two are the midpoints. Therefore this will be half of this. So this is 8. So this will be 16. Or you can use the Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABE, because this value is known, this value is known, so this value will be equals to AB square minus BE square. So AE value known, DE value known, so AD square will be equals to AE square plus DE square, and hence our solution will be done. So let us start. Let O be the center of two concentric circles, then OA equals to OB equals to 13 centimeter, 13 centimeter, OD equals to radius of the smaller circle equals to 8 centimeter. Since BD is tangent, therefore angle ODB equals to 90 degree. Therefore BD square equals to OB square minus OD square equals to 13 square minus 8 square equals to 169 minus 64 equals to 105. Therefore BD equals to positive square root of 105 centimeter. So BD value we have got. Therefore also let us get first the value of AE. Also in triangle ABE, O is midpoint of AB and D is midpoint of BE. Therefore by midpoint theorem, AE equals to twice of OD equals to 2 into 8 equals to 16 centimeter. Also angle E equals to 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle. Therefore in a right angle triangle ADE, AD square equals to AE square plus of DE square equals to 16 square, and DE value we have calculated. DE equals to BD and BD equals to under root 5. So BD square is 105, so DE square also will be 105. Now 16 square is 256. 256 equals to 256 plus 105. Now plus 105, 361, and 361 is under root of 19. So over here we can write this implies equals to 361, and therefore AD equals to under root of 361 equals to 19 centimeter. So children, over here what you can do, this one, to get the value of AE, you can use this Pythagoras theorem also, that AE square equals to AB square minus of BE square. Now AB square is 26 square minus BE. BE will be twice of 105. Twice of 105 square. So if you solve this, then also you will be getting 16 centimeter. So let us proceed for the next sum. So whenever a question you get, analyze the question, plan the solution, and then only you proceed writing. It will hardly take a minute, but definitely your solution will be correct and concept wise you will be doing. Question number 2. Question number 2 is saying that the incircle of triangle ABC, means a circle is drawn inside a triangle ABC, touches the sides BC, CA and AB at the points P, Q and R respectively. We have to prove that AR plus BP plus CQ. AR plus BP plus CQ equals to AQ plus BR plus CP, AQ plus BR plus of CP equals to half perimeter of ABC. So first, with the thing which is mentioned, this means the introduction of the question. From there we will take out the concept. So since the incircle is touching the triangle ABC at the points P, Q and R, therefore BC, CA and AB are tangents to this circle at the points P, Q and R respectively. Now the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal in length. Therefore we can write BP is equals to BR, CP is equals to CQ, AR equals to AQ. And children, you can notice that in most of the questions this only concept is used in the chapter circles. So by adding and doing the suitable arrangement, we will be getting the required result. So let us start. We know that the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Therefore BP equals to BR, CP equals to CQ, BP equals to CP equals to CQ, and AQ equals to AR. Let us make it equation number 1. Now AR plus of BP plus of CQ equals to, in place of AR we will be writing AQ, BP we will be writing BR, and CQ we will be writing CP. So these two are equal, means their sum is equal. So let us suppose it as a constant, anything as K. Let us make it equation number 2. Now perimeter of triangle ABC equals to AB plus of BC plus of CA equals to AR plus of RB plus of BP plus of PC plus of CQ plus of AQ. Now we will do the arrangement according to this. So AR plus of BP plus of CQ plus of AQ plus of BR plus of CP equals to K plus of K from 2 equals to twice K. Therefore, this sum is K and perimeter of triangle is twice of K. So obviously if you want to equate this equals to half the perimeter of triangle ABC. Let us make it equation number 3. Therefore, from 1, 2 and 3 we get AR plus of BP plus of CQ equals to AQ plus of BR plus of CP equals to half perimeter of triangle ABC, and hence what we write? PROVED proved. Let us go to next question. Question number 3, which I have written over here, is a circle is touching the side BC of triangle ABC. When triangle ABC is there, a circle is touching the side BC of triangle ABC at the point P, and touching side AB and AC produced. Side AB is produced, side AC is produced, and this circle is touching the side AB produced at Q and side AC produced at R respectively. We have to prove that AQ equals to half perimeter of triangle ABC. So here we can see that tangents line BC can be taken as tangent to the circle at the point P. Similarly, this AQ is a tangent and AR is a tangent. So let us proceed. And from B, tangents BQ and BP. From C, tangents CP and CR. So let us start. We know that same statement we will be writing. We know that the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Therefore, from the point A we can write AQ equals to AR. From the point B we can write BQ is equals to BP, and from the point C we can write CP equals to CR. Let us make it equation number 1. Now we have to prove that AQ is equals to half perimeter of triangle ABC. So let us start either from RHS or LHS. I am starting with perimeter of triangle ABC. Now, perimeter of triangle ABC equals to AB plus of BC plus of CA. Now, AB, this equals to, I am writing here, equals to AB plus of BC now can be written as BP plus of PC, and CA we will be leaving as such. All property we will be using from 1 equals to AB. Now BP equals to BQ and PC is equals to CR plus of CA. So we can write this as AB plus of BQ in bracket and plus of AC plus of CR in bracket. The same thing, but some arrangement has been done. Now AB plus BQ can be written as AQ and AC plus CR can be written as AR. Now AQ and AR are equal, So we can write it as twice AQ because in the question part required to prove part AQ is there. So this implies AQ equals to half perimeter of triangle ABC, and hence proved. So easy sum. This sum may come, if it comes, may come under the category of 2 or 3 marks. Let us proceed to next question. Now let us move to question number 4. Question number 4 says that ABC is a right angle triangle, right angled at A, and with AB is equals to 6 centimeter, AC equals to 8 centimeter. Now a circle with center O has been inscribed inside the triangle with radius R. The radius of the circle is written as R. We have to find the radius of the circle. Now the similar sum we have done I think in circle or in coordinate geometry, in which we calculated the area of the triangle ABC by two formulas, once by the Heron's formula and the other by I think half base into height formula, when we joined O to all the three vertices, and then we calculated the required thing. Here also similar. Yes, I remember NCERT this exercise 10.2 one question was there. So over here also we have to find the radius of the circle. So we will be finding the area of this and there it was not given right angle triangle, so we had to calculate by using Heron's formula. But here it is given right angle triangle, so we will find the area of this right angle triangle by two methods. Once by half base into height, and the other by area of the triangle ABC is equals to area AOB plus BOC plus COA, and equating those we will be getting the required thing. Over here we have to get the radius of the circle. So let us start. Join OA, OB and OC. Now area of triangle ABC is equals to half into AB into AC. All the given part I haven't written, children. Remember to write. AB is 6 and AC is 8. Equals to 24 centimeter square. Let us make it equation number 1. Also, or we have written now BC square equals to AC square plus AB square. So this will be 8 square plus 6 square equals to 64 plus 36 equals to 100. Therefore BC equals to 10 centimeter. Now area of triangle ABC equals to area OAB, area triangle OAB plus area triangle OBC plus area triangle OCA. Now OAB will be half into 6 into R plus half into 10 into R plus half into 8 into R, half base into height. So over here it will be equals to half R, 6 plus 10 plus 8 equals to half R, then 8 and 6 14 and 10 24 into 24. So this will be equals to 12 R centimeter square. So from equation, because both equation 1 and 2 are giving the area of the same triangle ABC, therefore we can write 12R equals to 24 implies R equals to 2 centimeter, and hence this is the answer. Let us move to next question. Let us move to question number 5. Question number 5 says that from a point P, two tangents PA and PB are drawn to a circle COR, that is a circle whose center is O and radius is R. Now if OP, this distance OP equals to twice of R, prove that triangle APB is equilateral triangle. Okay. So it is given that a circle with center O and radius R is given. A point P is taken from where two tangents are drawn, PA and PB. Also this length OP. OP is given to be equals to twice R. We have to prove that triangle APB is equilateral. Now, suppose this angle is theta, then obviously angle P will be equals to twice theta, because fourth theorem, if you remember, of the circles we have done, the angle made by the tangent at the center is equal. This angle equals to this angle, and also these two angles are equal. In theorem number 4, if you remember, two subparts were there for proving. So let us start. Solution. Let COR be the given circle. Let angle APO equals to this name, okay, leave it. In triangle, let angle APO equals to theta degree. Clearly OA is perpendicular to PA, implies angle OAP equals to 90 degree. Therefore, now in a right angle triangle OAP, sin theta equals to, some people have equals to R by 2R equals to half, and half is sin 30 degree. This implies theta equals to 30 degree. Therefore, angle APB equals to twice theta equals to 2 into 30 degree is equals to 60 degree. Also, PA equals to PB. Length of tangents are equal from an external point. Therefore, angle PAB plus angle PBA plus 60 degree equals to 180 degree, implies angle PAB equals to angle PBA equals to 30 degree. This calculation you can show over here, that this plus this equals to 120 degree, but this equals to this over here. PA equals to PB, therefore angle PAB is equals to angle PBA. Here we can write over here, this implies angle PAB equals to angle PBA. Make it equation number 1. Now, in triangle PAB, angle PAB plus angle PBA plus 60 degree equals to 180 degree. Therefore, PAB plus of PBA equals to 180 minus 60. I am writing over here. Therefore, angle PAB plus angle PBA equals to 120 degree. This implies twice of angle PAB equals to 120 degree. Using 1, this implies angle PAB equals to 60 degree. So, equals to angle PBA. Therefore, triangle PAB is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So what we have done, again I am showing over here. In this one, OA is perpendicular to PA, therefore OAP is a right angle triangle. Now this we have supposed as theta, then sin theta is, some people have, so r by 2r, r by 2r is half, and half is sin 30, therefore theta equals to 30. If this is 30, this also is 30, so this whole angle is 60 degree. Now in triangle PAB, PA equals to PB, therefore angle B equals to angle A. Therefore if we take it as x and x, therefore twice x plus 60 is 180. Therefore x will be equals to 60 degree. Hence all the three angles of triangle PAB is 60 each. Therefore triangle PAB is an equilateral triangle. So children, practice some more types of the sums, and if any doubt is there, please do ask me. But from circles, means whatever sums I had to do, I have done. If any sum is there which is a doubt sum, definitely you ask. So next chapter we will be starting. Till then, goodbye children. Thank you.